and gentlemen, you're watching your Top Think Tanks review. I'm your host, Bryce Dolan. Now today on the show we're going to look at an article from the American Enterprise Institute. The article is titled, "Can Erdogan Get Away with Murder?" Well, since the failed military coup last July, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has imprisoned tens of thousands of political prisoners. There are a number of rumors going around that these prisoners are suffering from rapes, beatings, and electrical shocks. Very few of these prisoners have seen a courtroom, and the rest hope to ever see a courtroom. Now you may be wondering, why is this article titled, "Can Erdogan Get Away with Murder?" Especially because we're talking about prisons. Well, last week, President Erdogan had issued 3 more decrees. These decrees essentially relieved 1,700 more personnel of their duties from the Ministry of Justice and the police force. Now, in this group of 1,700 personnel, there was a forensic unit full of technocrats and professionals who knew what they were doing. These technocrats and professionals were replaced with Erdogan loyalists. So when the very few prisoners that do make it into court make a court appearance, these forensic experts, or loyalists, mind you, will be checking out the prisoner to see if there's any signs of mistreatment, any signs of torture that the prisoner may be experiencing in prison. Now, even though there will be signs of mistreatment, these loyalists can say, nope, these prisoners are perfectly healthy, no signs of mistreatment. They'll go back to prison, continue to suffer from rapes, beatings, and electrical shocks until they eventually die. So essentially, Erdogan has found a loophole to allow torture in his prisons, to get away with it in court when they make court appearances, and still allow this mistreatment to go on until these prisoners essentially die or get killed because of this mistreatment. So really, in the end, their blood is on Erdogan's hands for allowing this to happen. So that is why this article is titled, "Can Erdogan Get Away with Murder?" Because for right now, it definitely looks like he can. And until somebody does something about this loophole he has found and was able to replace these professional forensic units with loyalists, until someone figures out how to change that or prevent him from doing that, unfortunately, these prisoners are going to keep suffering from mistreatment until something is done. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to take a look at this article yourself, you can find the link directly to this article below in the description, and I encourage you to do so. It'll take you directly to the American Enterprise Institute website. Now, we will keep you updated as information becomes available of this situation. Hopefully, now that the American Enterprise Institute is kind of reporting about this, they're definitely not the only organization that has heard of these rumors of mistreatment of the prisoners. So, hopefully, this will only help bring more pressure and put more pressure on President Erdogan to stop mistreating these prisoners and to stop torture in his prisons. Now, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you can find the link to this article below in the description. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get notified every time a new video is posted. Give our Facebook pages a like and follow us on Twitter. But that does it for your Top Think Tanks review, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the show. I was your host, Bryce Dolan.